Today we're checking out the #1 console player in Warzone, and that's across Verdansk Caldera, Rebirth Island, and Fortune's Keep. This is Reedboy. He does stream over on Twitch with the PS5, so he's locked at 80 FOV and regularly plays with PC players, so crossplay is enabled. And the reason why I like to break down Reedboy's gameplay is because it applies to the vast majority of the player base that is on console and stuck at the 80 FOV. He regularly has crazy high stats. As you can see on the screen, if you look at his lobbies, he's able to even put up high kill games in particularly sweaty lobbies as well. And he maintains that consistency across the board. And I think that that's a true testament that sometimes the platform isn't always what's going to make you good or bad. It's a matter of how you are able to play within the game's rule set. So he's able to take out both of those guys, instantly delete them with the NZ. Obviously the NZ is pretty broken, so you can go ahead and kill 2 players before the first is even able to react. So he's over here, already has 5 kills, and this is 28 players left with his teammates. And one thing that Reed's usually pretty good at, having a crosshair placement, so there's a minimum movement when you need to acquire the target and actually hit the target. So he's able to hit that guy pretty easily. There's still a couple more down low. You can see that with the UAV pulses. There's 2 down here, and then there's 2 up and to the right. He's able to get the third, so you can see that the other teammate is with them based on the UAV pulse. He's going to be able to creep up here as this guy pushes across. The guy has no clue. He's closing that distance. You can see the guy went straight this way, lines up the shot, super easy. There's still 2 more. Looks like they're moving away for him, but they're ready for the push. And you can see the guy jumps up. He's able to get an easy kill here. There's still 2 more, one that dropped down low, and then the other one that's gliding out of the sky. He went down the steps here, and then the other one is gliding in. And this is a tactical farming. He got hit with the EMP grenade. That's why everything disappeared. But he's tactically farming these guys where he's able to kill one while the next one spawns in. Kills one while the next one spawns in. Kills one while the next one spawns in. And this is how you can rack up a lot of easy kills. And I think a lot of times people don't realize that, that you can actually rack up so many just from one team. There's been instances where I had like 3 kills, and then all of a sudden I mess with one team for a bit. They end up coming back in 1 by 1. You maybe end up with 17 by the end of that little bit of a farming session. So it all depends though. Not every map runs as smooth. Obviously he has his bad games, but you can kind of see he's going and throw that down. Hopefully that guy lands. He's trying to beam them. NZ has no recoils, using the burst fire one converted to fully auto, and they're kind of even right now. The burst fire barrel or the other barrel, it really comes down to preference. I'm just not like, I don't like the hassle of actually toggling over to burst. So he comes up over here. You can see that there's 3 guys in the area. He's gonna go ahead and take this one down. You can see his movement. He might get down here, and even though that enemy did have ghosts, they did ping, because when you do get a kill, it will ping enemy players. Even if they have ghosts, it just will not make the red dot. It'll do a little pulse like a sonar wave that you see on some of those little sonar things. All right, so he's going to be able to get his loadout here. There's 2 loadouts. His teammate died as well. And that's another thing that I think a lot of people don't realize is good players do die, like a lot. Like if you actually go in and watch people's streams, good players die all the time. Usually what you see on YouTube is kind of a highlight, right? Like this is one of their better games. But, oh no, he just demolished those dudes. And there's one more pushing. Help me, help me. He's coming up the stairs. You can see him. No, oh, he almost got killed. No ammo. Yeah, he probably put enough fear in him. His teammate comes up to clean up the kill. But you can kind of already predict people's behavior, and you see he was already ready for it. And a lot of times, holy, got this guy, and there's one down low, and there's one on him. So he's going to get this one. He's missing all of his throwing knives. So the other one's probably mantling up, coming down from the bottom. You have predictable behavior. The guy is underneath him, so he's going to go ahead and pre-fire this or pre-aim it. Super easy, predictable when you know where someone's going to be. And a lot of times with the desync in cameras and stuff like that, you can already jump in front, pre-fire, and they're already taking damage by the time they're able to acknowledge that. Look at the beams. If you guys aren't familiar with who Reedboy is, he's a hardcore grinder. I think he's a little bit on vacation right now, but he's normally a grinder where he'll stream 15, 18 hours. New game drops, he'll stream like 36 hours straight to do all of his camos and leveling. So he's definitely a grinder. He puts in the time on the game, but he's also a smart player And you can kind of see,
God,
even if he was on PC, would his stats really go up all that much? Probably not. It would probably slightly improve in a small number of situations. And that's what you really got to be aware of with that FOV difference. It's not in every gunfight, in every situation that more FOV would have even slightly helped. Oh man, he's already up to 22 with 15 players left. They still have a good amount of respawn timer. I think we still have all of zone 3. But we should be pretty good there. It's really a matter of forcing as many of those engagements where you're not going to have those issues. And in that 10%, maybe it was an issue. All right, maybe you lost one gunfight out of 20. But overall, if your centering's good, we got gun. He was worried about the other one. Damn, he got 10,000 damage already. And he lost the gunfight. Obviously, those guys were holding, which happens. Everyone complains about that when we talk about rebirths. It's like, how do you deal with handholders? Well, sometimes you die, sometimes you don't. The unfortunate part is a lot of times when people are stacked that closely, it will likely lead to a team wipe, which will get them out of the lobby, which for some people that are only focused on a win, that's how you'd want to do it. There's 3 people here. Yeah, I think he thought the guy was going to chow. The guy had no clue. He gets the 2, gets a throwing knife, and then there's still one guy rolling up from the bottom there. You can see him on the mini-map. He's rolling across over here. He's probably going to come up these steps on the left, most likely.
No SMG ammo?
Yeah, he's got to use that, the nebula rounds, because he ran out of ammo. Nobody had SMG. Oh, there's a stack right here. So there should be a guy close by, I think, still. Just because that was the guy that was moving, that's where their loadout is. They're likely going to try and come back to their loadout. What is that guy doing? I think he didn't really notice that they had rotated. So there's still 2 more up there. Guy closer, the other third party. He's going to get shot in the side. He backs off. There's one in the back. You can kind of see where he's at. You can see he did a little bit of snaking. There's still another guy rolling up, I think, to the right. I think there's still 2 teams here. That guy's in the little cylinder tube there with the stairs. And the thing, a lot of times, if you're going for high kills, you got to get a little bit of a fast start. Comes in here. Dang, they're still holding. They're still the third. He's going to push him. He's kind of screwing himself. He had to use the nebula rounds. He's dead, probably. Holy. The teammate was just like watching him. He's up to 31. Oh, is he playing with randoms? I think he's playing with randoms. I know normally he plays with... I think maybe he's only playing with 1 dude. Maybe 2. Gets an easy kill. There's still 2 here. The other one is spawning up far so he can get this clean wipe. Gets this down. Misses the throwing knife. And then the last one's in here, in the corner. Pre-fire, kind of slide in. Boom. And there's the win. Go ahead and check out Readboy. Appreciate all the support on the content. Thank you for watching as always. Have a great day.